Welcome back, Gamer with King family, to another F1 Clash video. We're here for our final round of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. We've done our first 4 races and we were doing so well in our first 3 races, and in that 4th race we had a poor race. Alright, so we had a bad race in the 4th race there, costing us a lot of points, but let's hope we can recover and still score a good points in the finals here. So we're using Leclerc and Max Verstappen, and we're going to jump into our first race here on Austin and see what we can do in this one. Let's go. Here we go for our first race. We're on Austin, Texas for this one. Let's go. See what kind of qualifiers we get. Come on, Leclerc, get up there. Ooh, we're out in front. All right, so this is our first race with our drivers, or our setup being a better team score than the rival setup. All the races that we've seen so far, we've been on the back foot when it comes to team score. So let's go see what we can do in this one. And our new boost strategy with our Verstappen seems to be working out very well for him. He has been performing and driving pretty great. Alright, so poor start from our drivers here. Let's see if they can recover and pick up some position. Leclerc trying to move up past Carlos Sainz, but Sainz seems to be a blockage for him here. Can he go up the inside? Yes, he can. And pick off Carlos Sainz. We're going to cut down on the straight as there's no overtaking there. Boost back up in the corner and squeeze into some more positions as we go around. Alright, inside line there. Inside. Nice inside line from our Leclerc here to move up to P4, and you see Verstappen is right behind in P8, moving up now to P7. Alright, now we want to take a quick look at the tires. Alright, so we have a host of softs. We have Hamilton and Hart in front of our Verstappen, and he should have passed Lewis, but then he got attacked by Lance Stroll. We're going to just cut down there, and then we'll boost back up on the end here, see if we can squeeze past Stroll. Cut back down, and then we have Hamilton on his hards. We're on the mediums. We don't want to burn our mediums too much. We want to cross the line at 50%, at least at the entrance to the pits there with 50%, because we're going to be doing 4 laps, and then we're going to be coming back to the medium tires for Leclerc to do 4 laps, and we're just going to let him drive naturally from here. What I'm going to do is after this corner, I'm going to boost Leclerc from here, because he's going to be doing 4 laps on mediums, while Verstappen is going to be doing another lap and come back to soft tires. It would be nice to boost our Verstappen by pit here. Let's give him just a little bit, see if he can squeeze by pit without burning those tires down. And here comes Leclerc. We're going to cut him down there and manage his tires. And then we're going to come back to softs. Alright, let's take a quick look now of the tires in front of our Leclerc. All hard tires. So Leclerc should be able to pick off a few of them. He's starting to move up already. Alright, so what tires is Hamilton on the hards? How did he pass my Leclerc? Give me back my position, Lewis. Give me back my position. Down the inside we go on Lewis. Ooh, and Russell then just passed both of us. He's on... what tires is George Russell on? Softs. Alright. Alright, let's boost now out our softs on our Verstappen. Alright, let's take a quick look at the tires now. We have George Russell on softs, then we have mediums and double hards. So Russell is going to move up. We should pick off Hamilton with our softs on his hards. Let's see if we can squeeze past Perez, who's on mediums as well. Alright, we got the inside of Perez there. Alright, so Russell should be going to pit, and then we'll have an opportunity to go and squeeze on P1 and P2. Alright, Russell should pre-pit, and he passes Norris, gives up Norris to us. So we should be able to squeeze past Lando here. There we go. And our soft tires should be able to squeeze past him as well. And look at that double overtake. Oh man, that was a crazy double overtake. We're gonna boost or Verstappen through here though, to retake those positions. We want all of it. All right, Verstappen didn't get it through all of it through there. All right, we're gonna give him the support now to take down Lando Norris here, and George Russell is in pit, so we want to give some support there and support here. Now we have hard tires out in front, which is Verstappen. Both our drivers could pass Verstappen here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to boost after we've ended the straight. And we're going to boost both drivers here and see if we can pass Verstappen without running out of tires, that is. Leclerc looks shaky. His tires are looking shaky, but he should be able to squeeze past Verstappen, make it to the corner, and clear. Ooh, look at that! And Verstappen did just great as well to make it to the corner and pass just in time as both cars ran out of tires on the home straight, giving us a 47 points race there. So that's a nice one here in the final round. That was an epic 47 for us in the final round. We'll take that. All right, here we go. All right, let's take a quick look now at the debriefing. There we go. That was a strategy we decided to use. Everybody did a one stop as expected. And that was the match. And that was the car. And yeah, let's go jump on into our next race. Here we go for our next race at Miami. Let's go see what we can do here. And we're back to the matches that we've been getting so far in the events. Out qualified. All right, so no problem. We could deal with that. We're gonna go for hards, and we're gonna stick to the softs. Or we could go for the mediums and get 3 laps instead of going for the hards. We're gonna go couple, and we're gonna go with the Herald. All right. Giving both our drivers a nice opportunity to maximize. All right, so we want to get 3 laps on these mediums, so we don't want to burn them too much, but we want to get a nice start on them. This is why I didn't go for the hards, because I want to get this nice start on the medium tires, and I know that they're going to launch compared to the hard tires. All right, so we don't want to burn these mediums, so we're going to cut them down early, way early, and then we're just going to allow Leclerc to do his thing and see where he can go ahead and pick up some places. And we'll just trail with the mediums, give some support there, cut that down now. Alright, and we're looking pretty good. Mediums are out in P7. It looks like we can get 3 laps out of these mediums. We're gonna go to pit for a fresh set of mediums for Leclerc to get 3 laps on. Alright, and as we continue, we're doing a 2-3-2 with Leclerc. Now we're gonna boost through here. See if we can squeeze past Perez. Good attack, good try. Cut that down there. And we see Verstappen moving up. Now we're gonna be boosting in Leclerc into pit as Verstappen goes by pit, and then we're gonna bring him on to softs. Lando Norris blocking up exit with Leclerc. Alright, we're gonna slow him down a bit here. We don't want to burn those mediums. We want to get 3 laps off them, then come back to softs on the 5th. Hopefully we have a nice little distance on the 5th for our drivers as we now go to pit with Verstappen. Almost out. Good run for Max Verstappen to get those 3 laps in. Boost off now Leclerc. See if he can catch those who are in pit. Alright, so he's closed the gap to Verstappen. who's going to be doing 2 laps. Now what we want to do now is kind of just let Verstappen empty his power unit a bit, because we need him to create some distance. So we're going to boost him through the corners. We need some distance between drivers, or else we'll have to just go to pit with or Leclerc early, which would cost us dearly. So we're just going to try and create some distance with Verstappen instead of go to pit early. The hard tires are continuing. Oh, a few of them went to pit there behind us. Alright, so now we're just going to empty now the power unit. We're going to go to pit with no servicing for both drivers to soft tires. And let's just empty the power unit here. Boost through here. See if we can pick up some positions as we go through. Alright, so let's cut down there and save it up for the corner. Then we'll boost it in the corner. See if we can squeeze up the inside. No, we could not. Alright, we're going to slow down or Leclerc on his entry. So we save ourselves a few seconds. Then we boost him out. Just like that. Perfect stop. No stocking. Both drivers got in and out. Right. So now we're just going to allow them to empty those power units out. P2 is going to be going into pit. Ooh, a good amount of guys are going to be going into pit in front of us. So we want to make sure we're closing the gap to those guys. Wait for Leclerc. Alright, we're going to charge on the straight here. P1 is going to get away, but we should catch P2. Boost now, boost now. We should catch P2 and the rest. P1 got away there. But we're right on P2. He's going to be coming out boosting. Yep. So we won't be able to hold him off for too long, but we're right out in front. Let's see if we could get Leclerc in front of AI Verstappen here. We should have a good opportunity up the inside. Block now, AI Verstappen, block. Now we want AI Verstappen to just be a blockage to the rival. Alright, so he blocked him to the corner, and we can recharge our power unit just a little bit, and then we can just boost them on the corner here. And that should be, come on, that should have been good enough to hold Leclerc into position. But still, we got a great race. P2, P5, definitely taking that score. Alright, so a nice 43 points for us here at Miami. Alright, even though we were outmatched, but we have been getting these kind of matches, and we have been scoring pretty well still. So yeah, that was a strategy. We opted for the strategy of the AIs and the rival. That was the match. That was 6 Alonso. Ooh, look at that car. Way better than my car by far. Alright, let's jump on into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Imola. See what kind of qualifiers we get. Out qualified again. P14, 16 for us. Alright, we're gonna go for the mediums and the softs. We're doing a 2-stop, and we're gonna try and do the 1-stop on the mediums. Going up against Preco F1. Ooh, didn't even notice that we were going up against Preco. Let's go. And it's his bot, not the real player, just so you guys know. Yeah, let's go. Alright, good start. Looking like we're getting a nice start from Leclerc as he tries to push, make up some places. We see Verstappen right behind him, trying to make up some places as well. Alright, so we should get by Preco's Hamiltons on his hards. Now we got by him. Can we go inside line here? Alright, so we got blocked in by Alonso, and that's the end of our boosting. Now we wanted to cross the line with 75% with Verstappen, but we weren't successful at that. Let's see if we can squeeze up the inside of Alonso. Good blockage from Alonso there. as our Verstappen move up to P10. Still want to try and see if we can squeeze past Alonso. Now we got passed by the rival Hamilton. Now Alonso has passed Lando Norris, so we should be able to squeeze by Norris here. What tires is Alonso on? Softs. Ah, I see why we couldn't get by him that easily, because he's on the soft compound as well. Alright, so we're gonna go back to some soft tires here, and we're gonna need to slow him down to let those softs make it to pit. And then we're gonna need to slow down or Verstappen as well and track 25% to see how far he's gonna run out. He's gonna run out right on that back straight, so we'll just have to let him go and run out. Right, here comes Leclerc trying to get out of pit. The pit exit there seems to be crazy long. Alright, so we're still going with or Verstappen. We're gonna bring him in. We're gonna go bring him in for the hard tires, and hopefully those hards can go to finish. And we just saved just a little bit off our tires. Didn't save too much, just a little bit off them. As we boost Leclerc now to try and pick up Alonso, and to try and close down the gap to the rivals, as they look like they're going to be stuck in here. So we'll allow or Verstappen to just empty that power unit to close the gap and catch up. Alright, so they're not stuck in the softs. Leclerc are going around for another lap, and then we're gonna go for a final stop with no service in. Where is our Verstappen? Emptying that power unit. He's flying. Alright, so he's up to P11 after a massive stint, and we're gonna just cut Leclerc to conserve here so we don't run out of tires with him. A few more cars will be going into pit, so we should pick up a few more with or Verstappen as we now are out of tires. As we try to make it into pit, let's boost now or Verstappen, see if he can pick up some of these cars that are going to be in pit. Come on, get out in front. Alright, no problem. Hopefully he doesn't team order or Verstappen when he pass. Come on now. Pass, pass, pass. Alright, so Verstappen is still in a good position. A few cars in pit. Not going to catch any of those. Ooh, look at this. 1, 2, 3 cars should be going into pit in front of us. And only one went to pit. The rest of them continued on. They soldiered on their mediums and hards, P6 and P7. So we should be able to squeeze past them fairly quickly. P6 and P7. Hopefully we can catch them with our Verstappen, is what I'm hoping. Alright, Sainz. His tires are still going. How is Carlos Sainz not out of tires as yet? Now he's out. Yep, there he is, taking that line to the side right at the finish. And we got Alonso right at the finish. So we got P6, P9 in this one. Alright. And there we go, 35 points. Tying it up with Preco F1 spot. Look at that strength, 1577. Oh man. Alright, so that's the strategy we used and the AIs used. And look at this match. Oof. Oof. Look at that car. Oof. Crazy car. Well done. Alright, great race there for us. Let's go jump on into our next one and see what we can do. Here we go for our next race. Our final race of the video on Monza. Wet qualifiers. And we're just ahead of the rival here. P12, P15. 2 minutes to frame into. Alright, I'm gonna start it off with the mediums. Nope. I'm gonna go with the softs. Couple. Alright, so we're going soft mediums. We're going to have to make 2 stops anyways. I should have gone for mediums hards just to length out the rain. Just in time to switch the rain to wet. But let's see what we get with medium softs here. Alright, so we want the softs to give us that launch. Pick up some positions nice and early. Ooh, look at that jam. Come on, softs, get out of that jam and go pick up some positions. Verstappen got stuck in the jam, lost a few positions there. Come on, Leclerc, get the job done. We kind of expect Max to get stuck. Whenever he gets stuck, it doesn't affect us. But Leclerc, we don't expect him to get stuck. So him getting stuck kind of throws us off. Alright. So P12, P6. Squeeze, Leclerc. What are you making Perez pass? And he's on hard tires. What are you doing, Leclerc? Get back past Perez. Move out the way, Perez. Alright. So we're going to go to pit now with or Leclerc. We're going to bring him in for mediums. And then we're going to just go around with or Verstappen for another lap. And we're going to bring him in for softs. Squeeze past Hamilton. We're on the softer compound. Shouldn't give us too much of a fight to pass in the corner. There we go. Now we can just boost for Verstappen into pit. We're not putting on wets just yet. We're going to put on that on our second stint based on how long the rain is going to last compared to when the sun is coming back out. As our Leclerc seems to be stuck here, unable to. So definitely going for the hards and mediums seems to would have been worked out. I doubt it because we're on lap 4, so the hards would now be going into pit. Yeah, the hards will now be going into pit, and will the hards go to pit for those wets? And we're just stuck in this jam at the back here. Let's see if we can boost by pit and make up some places, as the wets have not come into effect as yet, but we see some cars already pitting to those wet tires. How much is the wets? 2 to 4, and it's going to be 2 minutes almost of wet. Alright, let's go pit now. No servicing or Leclerc to wets, so we don't stock when we go to pit or Verstappen on the next lap. So we bring in Leclerc now. Verstappen, we're going to bring him in on this lap. No servicing. Alright, so there goes the 26%, 27%. So we're going to start to see Verstappen slowing. He's overtaking wet cars on wets. Still firing away. He's about to go out of tires. No. And Leclerc on wet seems to be struggling in the back as Verstappen tries to make it to pit with these guys. He's doing no servicing, so he should get a jump on these guys in pit and get out in front. Ooh, who's that getting out in front? Magnussen. Super fast pit stop. So I guess Magnussen did no servicing as well there. Right, so everybody's now on wet tires. Bit of a disappointing race here in terms of how the weather worked out for us. Yeah, we should have gone for the medium and the hard tires. I think that would have given us a better results in terms of the wets. And just go for the 1-stop, 2-stop strategy instead of going for the double 2-stop. Yeah, I think that would have worked out a lot better. And the AIs are pushing their wet tires to the end. They're maximizing, Lando Norris maximizing his wet tires. We see cars suffering breakdowns. Didn't service. Cars running out of tires. Holding their positions. We're trying our best to catch up to some of them. Alright, so we got P7, P13 here. So not a bad race. We managed to get 30 points out of it. Now we could have gotten a lot more, but yeah, the weather didn't work out how we wanted it to work out. All right. So overall, that was that. All right, our drivers did not get the start that we hoped for. So definitely those guys who did the one stops were at the top. So definitely the one stop would have been the better option to go for there. Right, and that was the driver match and the car. So overall, a great event for us, I would say. Let's see our final score. 310 is our final score. I'm happy with that. Any score above 300 is always a good score, so we'll take that. All right, so that's basically it for us. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. Use code word prize down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support, and that's basically gonna be it. Remember to smash that like button. See you in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.